Hello and welcome to my channel. I am Andrea and this is Beyond the Pink Door, and we are into week 26 of the weekly sewing vlog. So this week it was a non-sewing week again. I won't say that my sewing mojo has left, but I don't feel inclined to sew until I sort out my wardrobe. So my wardrobe is a bit of a mishmash at the moment. It's got the summer gear, I'm starting to pull out the winter gear, and I just thought this week, even though I have loads of fabrics that I really want to go sewing, I just thought, no, actually sort out the mess and just take out stuff that I'm definitely not going to be wearing. So my very light dresses, all of my summer stuff really has just been put to one side, folded, put into boxes, and I store them on top of shelves. I have a walk-in wardrobe, so I store them up on top of shelves in my wardrobe. So the winter boxes came down, I took out the stuff, filled them with the summer stuff, and put them back up on the shelf. And I also took out some of the summer things that I didn't wear this year, and I don't feel I'm going to wear next year, because I kind of feel like my style has changed. I actually feel like now I can almost identify my style, whereas I would never have thought. I mean, everybody has a style, but I wouldn't, if somebody asked me what's your style, I would have gone, oh, I don't really know, jeans and a top, I suppose, maybe. So last year was the beginning of my handmade wardrobe. So I've been sewing since I was a very young child. I have visited and revisited dressmaking. I made nearly all my own clothes when I was maybe 16, 17, then went to college, got out of it because, you know, it wasn't fashionable to wear handmade clothes in college. Then I suppose got married, had children, didn't have time to be sewing, and the only time I would have actually made myself something is if we got invited to a wedding or to an event and I would have made a dress that probably would have been made with blood, sweat and tears. I would have enjoyed wearing it, it would have got cleaned, put it back in the wardrobe, never to be seen again. So I really only dressmaked for like events. So I never made basics, I never made sweatshirts, never made t-shirts, and there wasn't actually any shops really to buy fabric to make sweatshirts and buy t-shirts, and it never occurred to me, I didn't have time. But last year I joined the whole Instagram sewing community and took part in Me Made Me, and that sort of kicked it all off again, because I never knew that indie patterns existed, so I would have always bought one of the big fours. I would have gone to our local fabric shop, I would have looked for a pattern. They weren't fashionable, they weren't like in trend. I didn't feel they were. If I went looking for a pattern, there was no pattern there that suited what I wanted to buy. I would have been gutted, disappointed, gone home, given up again on the whole sewing thing. But anyway, that last year Me Made Me just reignited the whole sewing fire. And of course, being new to it, finding all these amazing patterns, all these amazing fabrics, I went like mad into making dresses, like just mad into making dresses. So I had loads of dresses for the summer, I had loads of dresses for the winter, and then my other obsession last winter was making coats, making coatigans, and I have a lot, so I'm going to do the coat video during the week. I'm waiting for a few patterns to come in and then I'm going to do the coat video. So I want to show you my coats that I made last year, and I have big plans for a coat this year as well. So before I started taking fabric out, making stuff this week, I started sorting out the wardrobe. So I have a big pile of stuff now for the charity shop. I have a big pile of made clothes that I honestly don't know what to do with, and I know in my heart and soul I am not going to wear them next year. They didn't interest me to wear them this year, so I'm not going to wear them next year. So like, what do you do with them? I don't have friends who I could give them to. So yeah, it's a real conundrum, isn't it, when you have handmade clothes and you can't bring them to the charity shop because they're not interested, because they've no labels, they've no sizes. Yeah, what do you actually do with them? I have an idea, but we'll see, it might materialise during the week. So yeah, no sewing got done, but lots and lots of organising, and as well as that, loads of fabric buying for the shop. So I will admit, I know I'm using a lot of fabrics from the shop. Well, not massive amounts, but I'm not buying fabric and putting it in my stash. I'm actually like taking off fabric, washing it and making it. So that's great. So I'm not adding to my stash at all. And this week now it's been getting really cold, so I've been taking out, you know, the fleecy sweatshirts again now, and I've been wearing the cardigans a lot. I've been wearing all my summer sets and my cardigans. And then, very well timed, a big bunch of French terries and sweatshirting. I have cotton jersey and I have viscose jersey, and I've just got a couple of viscoses as well. So the company I got these off is completely new to me, so I ordered like a bit of everything just so I could see what the quality was like. And I actually ordered this, so when I saw this fabric on the wholesale website, I thought, yeah, do you know what, they're actually going to be really good quality. So I think most of this order is actually Okotex certified as well, so they're lovely and environmentally friendly, and I have written all the details on all of the descriptions of all the fabrics. So I'm just going to give you a little look through a few of them, because I think there's only one of them I found difficult to photograph. So initially when I put them up on the website, I just put up the generic photographs, and then I took all my own photographs, and actually the colours came out really, really well. So there's only one. Karis has her eye on a few of these fabrics as well, so I'm going to show you the two that she really likes actually. I hope that's staying in focus. So this is one, and actually that colour has come out really well on the camera. So it's a furry back sweatshirting, and Karis loves a furry back, because we've often been in the shops and she has seen a lovely sweatshirt hanging up, and then she goes and it's French terry on the inside and she's not impressed at all. So this is lovely and snuggly. It's a lovely weight. I like this kind of weight, so it doesn't feel like a big bulky sweatshirt when it's made. And I think the colours on this are just gorgeous. So this is one of her favourites, and then her other favourite, and actually there's a lot of this gone already. So this is, oh, that drains the colour out of it. This is a lovely rose colour, so it's quite pinky. It's coming out very washed out there. Actually, it's washing me out as well, but it's a really lovely pinky colour, and it's got like scribbles all over it, and again, it's furry on the inside. And that's also there in a grey colourway. And then I think my favourite is this. I'm mad into ochre this year, so the pink seems to have, I won't say parked, but I'm just mad about ochre colours. So this is a lovely sweatshirting as well. Again, another lovely weight, and it's soft on the inside as well, so I love that. I love the colours on that, and that came in a navy blue colour as well. And then we have this one. So there we go. This is gorgeous. This is just so soft to the touch, and it also came in a pinky colourway as well. So that's them. This is a viscose jersey that I really like, and this turned out to be exactly what I was expecting, colourway or colour-wise, because sometimes when you see them on websites, because of course no sales reps can come around at the moment, when you see them on the supplier websites, you don't really know what they're going to turn out like, but I have to say all of these turned out exactly like I imagined. So this is tigress, because you can just see a tiger face there. So it's very jungly, but from a distance it looks like lovely splashes of colour, and then you just have to be up close then to see the animals. So I think this one is just beautiful. Love the colours of this one. And here's another that I like. So this is a cotton jersey, and it's got lovely dots with pinks, and then a tiny little bit of ochre in it as well. And again, beautifully soft, beautifully soft. I was so impressed with the quality of all of these fabrics. Now, when I got the needle cords last week, I think they all flew out. There's only small bits of any of the needle cords left. So I had ordered this one as well. So I think this one is really lovely. So it's a navy background and it's got like tiny little flowers. Now it's much darker than it's showing up on the camera. Tiny, tiny little flowers. And I think it's actually really, really lovely with the rust double gauze. I'm going to just grab it. So here's the double gauze with it. So my tripod almost fell over that time. My God. So this is the rust double gauze with the needle cord. I think they're just gorgeous together. Very autumnal. I'm really liking those. So on Monday we get the delivery of the long-awaited cable knits. Thank God. Now they're actually 2 weeks earlier than anticipated, so that's really good. I'm actually so looking forward to getting them as well. And we have a huge amount of deliveries coming in next week between patterns and other fabrics as well, and loads more of the needle cords have been ordered. So I've repeated a few of the needle cords that were really, really popular, like the black vintage one with the lovely flowers that just shot out, and the paisley as well. The teal paisley just flew out as well. I have ponteromas arriving as well, and I have some patterned ponteromas arriving, so I'm really looking forward to seeing them. I have some stretch denims as well, and yeah, there's loads going on this week. I actually can't wait now this week. So yeah, very, very excited. And I just want to say a huge thank you to everybody who joined us for the live last week. I actually had no idea whether anybody was even going to join in, so it was just amazing. And I have to say thanks to everybody for thanking Cerys for helping out my IT department. She was really brilliant, and I really appreciated everybody saying it in the comments as well. She was really, really chuffed. We were buzzing after it. We had a big pile of fabric on the floor to clean up or to tidy up, and we were dying for a cup of coffee, but we folded all the fabric up first because, you know, first is first. And that really kept me so busy. Yeah, just tidying up, and we talked about it for days after. We really did. We were buzzing after it. And we've had loads of requests from people. I've had loads of messages through Instagram saying, oh, please do it again. Yeah, it's fun to do, and it's great fun to do, you know, pick out the patterns and everything, and I really, really enjoyed it. I'm just always very conscious that I don't want people to be thinking that I'm only coming on here to try and sell. Because honest to God, every sale that comes through, I'm thrilled to bits to see the sale, and it's really not the money. It's like, oh my God, people like what we're buying. People like what we have. So, you know, it's actually great. There's no fabric that I have bought yet that I've said, oh, that was a bad one. I shouldn't have bought that one. So yeah, it's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And we so enjoyed it, and we put ourselves totally out of our comfort zone to do it. So yeah, we have a load of sweatshirting, loads of fabrics there, and I'd love to do a live because I'd love to have a few ideas myself, get a few ideas together of what to make with sweatshirting and with all these lovely jerseys, not just jumpers. So like, I'd love to do a live, like basically not just sweatshirts. So to get some ideas of other things that we can make with these fabrics apart from just jumpers, even though I would make a sweatshirt out of every single one of them. I mean, how I haven't cut a piece off that yet, I'm telling you, the willpower is unreal. So we will schedule a live for 7 o'clock, and if you could join us, that would be amazing. And have a look through the website at all the new fabrics, and if there's a particular one, of course, just like last week, just pop it into the chat and we'll take it out, we'll give you a better look at it, and we'll all chat about what we could possibly make from it, which would be great. So all of these are top of the list on the new arrivals. So when you go onto the website, there's of course the home page and it says shop new arrivals, and if you click on that, you'll see all the brand new ones. So I think there's 25, so you'll see them, they're all in order there. And the other thing that I want to do today is I want to pick the 3 winners of the €35 vouchers for my shop, so the gift cards. So I googled for a random comment generator on YouTube, and hey presto, there it was. So I've put in, I've got my phone here, I've put in the URL of the video, and I have to, yeah, get YouTube comments it says, and I have 239 comments, and now I'm going, it says to start raffle and pick a random winner. So I'm going to hit start. So we have, of course I'm reading it backwards, we have Carol Clifton. So what I would like for each person to do actually is to send me a message through my Instagram. So my Instagram is in the description box below, so to the one that comes to me beyond the pink door, and then I can chat you and tell you how you can do your get your gift card. I will send it on. So we're going to pick another one. So it says to pick another winner. Oh, I'm going to screenshot that actually. So I have it. I'm very technological. So pick another winner. Start. So we have Rita Cullen. This is going really well. Now what we're going to do is pick another winner. And we have C. O'Malley. So we have 3 winners there, and congratulations to the 3 winners. So just pop me a message through my Instagram, or I will actually link in my email address just in case you don't have Instagram. I'm just going to check my photos again just to see who the 3 winners are. So we have Carol Clifton. I'm going to pop them in here as well. I have Rita Cullen, and we have Katrina O'Malley. So you're the 3 winners, ladies. You're going to win a €35 gift card for the website, and yeah, so brilliant. And thanks to everybody who commented as well. So I think that's all I want to chat to you about today, and thanks for all the support for everything through my YouTube video and through the shop and the live and chatting on Instagram and everything. And both Instagram details are down below as well. And the other amazing news is as well is thank you to everybody who has bought me a coffee along the way, because as some of you know, I'm trying to save up for a new camera so that I can do some more sew-alongs and manage these vlogs a little bit better. And I am doing really well on the Ko-fi account. I don't have far to go. I've actually researched a camera and I've pinpointed it. I went into one of my local camera shops as well during the week, and I just chatted to the guy in there. I had 2 different cameras that I was thinking about. So I had the Sony ZV-1, now that was top of my list, and then I also had the Canon EOS M50, and he suggested that the M50 was a better option for me. So apparently Canon have their more they've more lenses and things, and they're more God, what's the word for it? They're more versatile. So I'm actually filming this on an Olympus camera, and the sound is not great on it. I'll have to do a lot of editing to get this sounding nicely. There's no option to put a microphone on it. So it's a lovely camera, but it doesn't do what it says on the tin. So yeah, I've decided on the camera. So if you're familiar with either of those cameras, or if you have them, or you know anybody else who has one, or you think well, maybe I should get the Sony and not the Canon. I'm almost convinced about the Canon at this stage. I think I'm going to put a deposit on it during the week because they're all in short supply now, of course, because all the Chinese are just catching up on all their orders basically from lockdown. So yeah, it's been a great week. I've done loads, got loads of fabric. It's been just amazing, and next week is going to be mental with fabric, so I can't wait for that. And if you've stayed this long to watch all of my yakkering, thank you so much, and tune in at 7 o'clock if you'd like to join in the live. And if you have missed the live, if you're watching this a few days later, you can rewatch the live and join us for the next one. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you either in the next video or I will see you live. Bye!